infinite power.
Hey everybody, my name's Harry. Rocket League is one of my favorite games. I pushed an unhealthy 130 hours of play into the game across 3 platforms, and plan to put in a lot more. There's something magical about every single thing in the game. The graphics, mechanics, and multiplayer all blend together like the perfect banana milkshake. But why would you want to listen to some high schooler's opinion about his favorite esports game? Honestly, I don't know. In fact, if you want an unbiased opinion about the quality of Rocket League, you should leave now. Now if you excuse me, I'm going to begin pouring my metaphorical love all over this bit. Rocket League shouldn't have worked. It's a game about hitting an oversized soccer ball with rocket-fueled cars. When I first saw the alpha teaser, I had my own doubts about it. If Psyonix's previous game, supersonic, acrobatic, rocket-powered battle cars, failed, why would this one succeed? Well, first, the marketing was better. They shortened the name so it didn't sound like it came from a rapper they pulled from the bottom of a trash can. They also expanded their target audience, which was a must. SARP-BC was a PlayStation 3 exclusive. Hopefully Psyonix was at least paid to keep it exclusive, because it was a worse idea than just throwing the finished game down the toilet and eating the cash you were supposed to receive from it. It also didn't help that they released it early in the PS3's lifespan, when the console was pricier and still relatively trash tier when compared to its 7th generation counterparts. Rocket League was released on July 7th, 2015 to both PC and PS4 audiences. Doing so was a fantastic start to the game's sales margins, as both platforms jumped on the game and choked it until Psyonix needed to upgrade their servers multiple times. I picked up the game around 4 months after release, so I had ample time to digest the content beforehand. I still wasn't remotely prepared when I picked up my controller. Arguably, the best part about Rocket League is how good it feels when you play it. Side note, I play with Rumble on. If you play with it off, that's fine, it just means you're wrong. The mechanics went through a bit of a rough patch, but now the game is balanced perfectly. All cars are technically the same, yet each car still gives off a unique feel. The customization options make you feel large and in charge when it comes to the look of your vehicle. There are literally hundreds of unlockables for when you are building your car. It's impressive they somehow made all the maps play the same but feel extremely different. The ambience from every stage gives your match a different feel depending on where you are playing. Maybe you like some stages more because of the large crowd and announcers. It's also understandable if you dislike other stages because you've had a large loss streak in that particular arena, or you don't like the colors that come from outside the play area. No matter whether you hate Rocket League or love it, you can't deny that the game feels damn good to play. Some might say that microtransactions makes every game they're in worse. To an extent, that's true. No matter what, others will have something you might not because they used their cash to get it. Luckily, Psyonix has conducted their microtransactions in the best possible manner. Crate drops are oft, but uncommon items are received even more often. It's very easy to get something rare when opening a loot box because there aren't any absurdly low drop rates. Sure, you might have to spend $20 to get that chameleon skin, but you could always trade a couple keys for it because nothing is impossible to find. That keeps market prices low and stops them from spiraling out of control. There are also no advantages that are only available through microtransactions. You can argue that there might be a better hitbox on a body you can only find in a loot box, but I digress. During the spring event that's going on right now, you can even unlock dischargers, items that act as partial keys, i.e. you can't trade what you get, just by getting tokens from playing the game. This part is especially subjective, but I need to get my point across. Rocket League's multiplayer is one of the best I've ever seen. There are literally a dozen different game modes for you to choose from, with plentiful servers to connect to. Games are quick to join, usually only taking around 10 seconds to find an open match. You don't need a fantastic connection to play either. I was able to get an average of 70 ping while playing with an LTE hotspot. Plus, Rocket League sips data like it's a fine wine. It only uses an average of 50 megabytes an hour. It's great for gaming on the go. Letting us use free play while waiting for a game is awesome too. Love you, Psyonix. As much as I want it to be true, Rocket League isn't perfect. It isn't even my favorite game, in all honesty. That is a whole different can of worms. The Seasons mode has been and still is completely pointless. The most difficult AI can't hold a finger to the average player. The game hates working with nearly any video recorder and I had to spend 6 freaking hours. This game isn't perfect, but in reality, nothing is. I'm not saying that to downplay its faults, but the fact of the matter is, Psyonix really is dedicated to their game. It gets better with every update. Soon, tournaments are going to become a mainstay, and the Nintendo Switch Edition will have a whole multitude of performance enhancements. This game really is special. It will go down in history as mankind breaking off from the normal collection of first-person shooters, racing games, and platformers. This game just oozes originality because it is the first of its kind. Thanks, Psyonix. I love Rocket League. Wait, what about supersonic acrobatic rocket-powered battle cars? Oh,
Hello, thank you for watching my first video. My name's Harry, this is my channel. I plan on doing a lot more. Stick around. The next video will be about some other bullcrap. Love you.